And as you said, he started out good and he's getting better day by day.
Last night against the Los Angeles Lakers, he had 27 points and 11 rebounds.
Jones?
Did it in a variety of ways.
Yeah, listen, I asked him after the game, did he call glass? He said he did. I don't know. He's tough inside. He's made it three. His step back is his real move. You look at these numbers. Played well in Utah.
Former Celtic draft choice, Connaughton and Swanigan, Jackson, Ojale, Tatum, Brown, and Ante Zizic for the Boston Celtics. And we are set and ready to go. Zach Collins will jump off, the 10th pick in the first round last year. And it really hurt them at times on the defensive end. Jackson kicks it out to Jaylen Brown, the second-year pro, knocks down Demetrius Jackson with a partial guarantee. And the same play out to Brown, same result. A couple of quick throws.
Live competition and you can in the gym.
Zizic trying to back down Collins. Collins a little bit light. And it looks like we got a little basket interference. The bucket will count, and Boston up 8
there. You know, the people will say, how'd that guy miss it? Well, sometimes it's not his responsibility. You got to know whether it's the trail official. Wow, so tell you that.
There's Jake Layman. Inside to Swanigan. Great give and go play. Layman give out buys and then set up a championship bracket. Each team guaranteed 5 games in all. Zizic didn't time that well off the nice dive.
This doesn't work for you. Yeah, you said good start, but again, they were a good team. People forget. Ended up 41-41, but in the Western Conference and with the injuries they dealt with, that's a good basketball team. Playing time was not easy to cut. A lot of players with NBA experience. There's a whole lot of guys that have, you know, had cup of coffees with various teams in the league.
Brown with the pump fake. Collins went straight up, no foul. Brown got body slammed, and the lob, Swanigan couldn't finish. 2-point ball game. Zizic with the dribble handoff to Tatum. Jason Tatum firing over Connaughton, hits nothing but.
Hey, if we got young viewers out there, you got to look at what Caleb looked like when he was a young guy. You know, and so many people that are you know.
Arguably the best player in the Big Ten last year. Swanigan averaged 18.5 and 12.5. Celtics. Offensive foul.
Here's what I'm talking about. And you know, you see a lot of kids. My sons, your daughters.
Always has been kind of an undersized postman.
Does he have an assist clause in his contract there?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe he didn't shoot the first one, and then he made a better pass.
No reset on the shot clock after the bad miss. No need, though.
They're both good. Nurk rehab, which was basically resting, and so his foot's fine. He's been going through some good workouts. In the first game, you know, he wasn't as strong as he needs to be, but he's 19, and that's going to come. But he has a great sense for the game. He has a great sense of better advantage of winning and not, and you can't take a night off because it's just going to be too tough.
I know you were looking forward to scouting Paul George a few more times, right?
Yeah. The previous year, we finished the season really strong, and we ended up winning 44 and getting to the second round. I think we kind of felt in.
Similar, reminds me like Caleb Swanigan and Noah Vonleh. Ironically, both from Big Ten, both from schools in the state of Indiana. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of talent on that roster, and Terry has done a good job.
And James Fraschilla, also a player development coach, doing a great job with Myers Leonard. He's reportedly looking at. Meanwhile, we all know the story by now about the Boston Celtics. Gordon Hayward is packing his bags, leaving the shadows of the Wasatch Mountains, and head going to push. Gets into the paint, and a nice finish by Gutierrez.
All right, it's going to pay off.
Under a minute to go here now.
Josie, I remember '92, the Dream Team. Every practice.
6-second difference between the shot and the game clock. Little dribble handoff. Jabari Bird got a great screen to get free. Markel Brown got crushed on that dribble handoff.
Still laying on the floor in front of us.
And you never like guys to take that kind of hit and get hurt. And he took offense.
That's what it is. Again, this league is about men. Pat Connaughton now is talking to Carl Lane, but no, you know, we have the ability to watch the replay as Markel Brown heads up the tunnel into the training room with Jeff Clark. the Portland trainer, but no, clean play.
See what they run here with 5 seconds to go. Gutierrez to Collins. Bad pass to Swanigan, and he won't get it off in time. That's the end of the first half. Boston.
Drazen was coming back, and of course Drazen had some really important years playing professionally in the Spanish league before he came over, and the country was just devastated.
Forced that one just a little bit. You know, we've talked a lot about Tatum and his mom, Brandy, but his father, Justin, was a collegiate basketball, played over.
Good rebound there by Zach Collins, but unable to finish. He uses his length to get the rebound, couldn't finish. Zizic just overpowers him, able to come along at his own pace. May very well see some time in the D-League. G-League, excuse me.
Yep. Still trying to rebrand that too myself.
Very talented staff. We see Jamie Young sitting over there with the old sage, Eddie Lacerte, their trainer, but
there's Swanigan with the
in Boston.
Zizic out top. Demetrius Jackson off the screen. Boy, tough layup. Right back at him quickly the other way. Got the switch here against the taller Zizic. A couple of nice ball fakes and finish by Connaughton.
Talking about
under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. A low-scoring ball game. A long step by Allen and a nice left-handed finish.
That's just a two-way contract. It's 2 more roster spots.
Yeah.
Roster spots go from beautiful block.
Tatum erased
Jason
that.
Tatum.
Backed.
He's having one of those nights.
Yeah. Tatum out to Ojale. And Shemi was shell a little bit because he has a lot of ability.
Oh, does he? Hey, I'll tell you, he showed it. He's looked very impressive.
Swanigan with that foul line. Corner jumper is good. Downs. Connaughton, a little side pick and roll here with Collins. Lost the handle. Out of bounds, it'll stay. Jarnell Stokes, not a three-point shooter, but he is here. Lonzo Ball had coming out of the shoot, but he bounced back nicely with a triple-double last night, and what a nice rebound.
It's a much better format.
Let me ask you this. There have been different ideas floated for competition during the NBA's regular season as Jackson knocks down the three. Each conference, and they have kind of a tournament, and you put a value to it. And maybe it's not even, maybe it's the, maybe you leave the top 4 teams in each conference out of it. You have, and Spencer Hawes.
Well, I just got blistered by Brent Barry. The truth is I wasn't paying attention. And then all of a sudden you started with the name.
Bradley went down.
Yeah,
another Seattle player.
Tacoma, that's right.
Oh, Jake Layman went to punch it over Zizic, lost it, and Portland converts.
Well, they lose Kelly Olynyk to Miami, Avery Bradley, the aforementioned, to Detroit, Amir Johnson to Philadelphia, Tyler Zeller was waived, but
is it ever? Swanigan calling for it, had Jackson guarding him. He stopped the rebound amongst 3 Celtics. Gutierrez stepped out of bounds, and that's only the first time we've seen that. Gutierrez blocked by Zizic. Couldn't get the second one. 2 minutes to go. Connaughton off the nice feed. Bolts. Dario Saric.
Dario Saric is a nice player. Saric is a really nice player. But I'll tell you what Markelle Fultz.
And he'll be joining Tatum as part of our post-game coverage. 3 seconds to go, and Connaughton with a couple of late buckets for the Blazers. The game is going to end on that as Boston improves to 2-0, winning it 70-60.